Hello and welcome to Current Affairs Commentary by Dialogue China. I am Chris Wong. I would like to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy Spring Festival, good fortune in the Year of the Dragon, and prosperity. In a recent gathering of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of China and the State Council, Xi Jinping and members of the Politburo Standing Committee convened for the traditional Chinese New Year's reception. While this assembly was customary and seemingly routine, photographs published by Chinese state media has sparked intriguing speculation. Wang Dan, founder and director of Dialogue China, provides his insightful analysis into these photographs. At the reception held on February 8, Xi Jinping and fellow committee members were seated at the main table, surrounded by hundreds of guests at the Great Hall of the People. Seated at the forefront of the venue around a large round table were Xi and the committee members, while subsequent tables were occupied by guests, predominantly elderly retirees holding provincial or ministerial ranks. However, a striking contrast emerged as each table, amidst the predominantly elderly attendees, each table featured a solitary young individual, appearing starkly out of place. These young attendees, seemingly unrelated to the retired officials or current provincial leaders in attendance, were identified as security personnel from agencies like the Central Security Bureau. Their conspicuous presence amidst the elderly guests served a singular purpose: ensuring the safety of Xi Jinping and other top Communist Party officials. According to Wang, the apparent need for heightened security at such an event raises questions. Firstly, attendees of this gathering are exclusively former or current senior Communist Party officials, a core group unlikely to pose a threat to Xi Jinping openly. Secondly, the guest list undergoes meticulous scrutiny and vetting by various central and security agencies, ensuring the exclusion of any potential security risks. Lastly, the majority of attendees are advanced in age, lacking the physical capability to engage in any hostile actions against Xi. Thus, the elevated security posture appears wholly unnecessary. The question arises: why does Xi Jinping exhibit such vigilance in an ostensibly secure environment? Wang Dan offers two possible explanations. Firstly, personal paranoia. Xi's alleged paranoia, akin to paranoia-induced delusions, renders him distrustful of even frail elderly individuals, prompting precautions against potential threats within the People's Great Hall. Secondly, Xi may have received legitimate security assessments suggesting potential threats within such internal public gatherings. These photographs, while capturing a festive occasion, inadvertently reveals deeper tensions within the upper echelons of the Communist Party. Despite Xi Jinping's persistent purges within the party and military ranks, his internal apprehension regarding personal security remains palpable. Whether driven by personal paranoia or legitimate security concerns, it underscores a singular reality: the instability of the Chinese Communist Party's regime. When the ruler of a dictatorship lives in constant fear, perpetually surrounded by shadows of apprehension, the regime resorts to incessant purges and paranoia, rendering it inherently unstable. Last but not least, Wang Dan emphasizes that amidst the festive atmosphere of the Lunar New Year, the photographs serve as a reminder of the inherent instability of the Chinese Communist Party's regime. Even as Xi Jinping continues his purges and consolidates power, the pervasive atmosphere of apprehension suggests that challenges to the regime's stability persist. Well, thank you for joining us for this edition of Dialogue China Current Affairs Commentary. Feel free to reach out to us with any thoughts or questions. Until next week, goodbye.